In December 2011, a young woman pulled out of her family's driveway and was never seen again. Her car would be found hours later, engine running, keys in the ignition, but Phoenix Coldon had vanished. Was it a kidnapping, a secret double life, or something far more sinister? This is the story of a disappearance that continues to baffle investigators and haunt a family torn by unanswered questions. Phoenix Coldon was 23 years old when she disappeared. Described as responsible and independent, she was a student at the University of Missouri St. Louis and held a part-time job. On the afternoon of December 18, 2011, Phoenix left her family's home in Spanish Lake, Missouri, telling her parents she was going to visit a friend. This seemingly ordinary departure would mark the last time her family would see her. Later that day, Phoenix's parents attempted to reach her by phone, but their calls went unanswered. Growing concerned, they tried again and again, each ring amplifying their unease. By evening, Phoenix had not returned home, an anomaly that immediately set off alarm bells for her family. They knew something was wrong. Phoenix was a bright, gifted young woman, homeschooled, a fencing champion, a talented musician, deeply religious. But under the surface, cracks were forming, secret phone calls, hidden diaries, and a growing restlessness that no one saw coming. The following morning, the Coldon family's worst fears began to materialize. Phoenix's car, a black 1998 Ford Explorer, was found abandoned in East St. Louis, Illinois, approximately 25 minutes away from her home. The keys were in the ignition, and the car was still running. This discovery presented more questions than answers. Why would Phoenix leave her car in such a manner, in an area she had no known ties to? When her parents discover the car's location, they're stunned. It had been impounded hours earlier, but the authorities never called them. Critical time is lost. By the time the search truly begins, Phoenix has been gone for nearly a full day. The St. Louis County Police Department launched an investigation into Phoenix's disappearance. The initial focus was on retracing her steps and determining her intended destination. However, the lack of a clear motive and the unusual circumstances surrounding the abandoned vehicle presented significant challenges for investigators from the outset. Police are baffled. No ransom call, no credit card activity, no cell phone pings, and no witnesses. Security footage in the area offers nothing useful. Phoenix had simply evaporated. As the days turned into weeks with no sign of Phoenix, her family embarked on a tireless search. Her parents, Goldia and Lawrence Coldon, became unwavering advocates for their missing daughter, organizing search parties, distributing flyers, and tirelessly appealing to the public for any information that could lead to her safe return. Their determination kept Phoenix's story alive in the media. Her parents dig deeper. They find two phones, one they never knew about. They discover she had been in contact with people online, and possibly a man she was romantically involved with. Was she leading a double life? Piecing together Phoenix's last known movements is crucial to understanding the circumstances of her disappearance. Leaving her home around 3 p.m., her stated destination was a friend's house. However, there is no confirmed evidence that she ever arrived there. The discovery of her car in East St. Louis hours later remains a significant point of contention and raises questions about her true plans that day. A heartbreaking journal is uncovered. Phoenix wrote about feeling trapped, misunderstood, and wanting to run away. She talked of starting a new life. One entry reads, "It's like I'm suffocating and no one sees it." The family is devastated. Some investigators believe Phoenix may have staged her own disappearance, left voluntarily. There were whispers she'd changed her name and started a new life. But why would she leave everything behind, without even a goodbye? In any missing person case, one of the initial considerations is the possibility of a voluntary disappearance. Did Phoenix for some reason choose to leave her life behind? While there were no outward signs of distress or unhappiness, investigators had to explore all avenues. However, her responsible nature and close ties to her family made this theory less likely in the eyes of those who knew her best. The discovery of Phoenix's abandoned car in a different state immediately raised concerns about the possibility of foul play. Was she the victim of a crime? Did someone force her to drive to East St. Louis? The lack of any witnesses or concrete evidence made it difficult for investigators to determine if a crime had indeed occurred. Like many young adults, Phoenix had a romantic relationship. Her boyfriend at the time of her disappearance was interviewed by the police. The details of their relationship and his cooperation with the investigation have been subjects of speculation. Understanding their dynamic and any information he may have provided is a key aspect of this complex case. The location where Phoenix's car was found remains a central point of mystery. Did she know anyone in East St. Louis? Was she meeting someone there? Despite extensive investigation, no clear link between Phoenix and the area where her vehicle was discovered has ever been definitively established. In the digital age, social media and technology often play a crucial role in missing person investigations. Phoenix's online activity and phone records were likely examined by investigators in an attempt to uncover any clues about her plans or contacts in the days leading up to her disappearance. However, the details of any findings have not been publicly disclosed. Phoenix's disappearance sent shockwaves through her community. Friends, family, and even strangers were deeply affected by the mystery. Vigils were held, and the community rallied around the Coldon family, hoping for any news that would bring Phoenix home. Her case highlights the profound impact that a missing person can have on an entire community. As the years passed without any significant breakthroughs, Phoenix Coldon's case eventually went cold. However, the Coldon family has never given up hope, and occasionally renewed efforts are made to re-examine the evidence and generate new leads. The hope remains that one day, the truth about what happened to Phoenix will finally be revealed. The disappearance of Phoenix Coldon is a case shrouded in unanswered questions. Why was her car found running in East St. Louis? What was her true destination that day? Was she alone or was someone else involved? These questions continue to haunt her family and the investigators who have worked on the case. The lack of concrete answers leaves a lingering sense of doubt and speculation. The mystery of Phoenix Coldon remains unsolved, a painful reminder of the enduring questions that can surround a person's sudden disappearance. Her family continues to seek answers and hold on to hope that one day, they will know what happened to their daughter.
I just want to hear her voice again, just once.
And until that day comes, the world keeps asking, what happened to Phoenix Coldon?